Hey, good morning. It is October 2nd, getting ready to kick off a big month in the automotive industry. And today I want to talk about monthly specials. So this is the perfect time of month to discuss this, of what dealers are doing right now to make sure that they have their monthly specials on their dealership website, on social media, on video, on display, everywhere that you can advertise, making sure that you have updated assets to encourage customers to engage on your dealership website, convert leads, get opportunities. So today what I want to do is I want to talk about the intice360 advertising technology. Now, what this does is allow us to start with what the specials are: year, make, model, trim. So it's a Honda Accord LX for $249 a month with $19.95 down, with the right image, the right video, the right offer, the right disclosure, all of that, so we can get approved through Honda compliance and get it on the dealership website. But we want to do this in a way that is super fast. So it's the second of the month. New offers just expired 2 days ago. They came out yesterday, and all of our dealers now have all updated new offers and new creative across all of their website and through all of the digital marketing. So how can we do that? How can we take dozens, if not hundreds of assets and get them published on the website and through digital marketing? But it's part of the intice360 ad technology. But specifically, the content creation engine ties everything back to a database. That database syncs with the dealership website. It syncs with all of the other ad platforms, such as Facebook with the Meta advertising platform, our display technology, YouTube, and display through DV360. So it's an interconnected advertising or marketing stack that allows us to do this. So I'm just going to walk through what we do for our dealers to take the pain away from that entire process and increase or decrease our speed to market, so we can be on it as quickly as possible. So I'm going to just go ahead and share my screen, if you don't mind. See if I can do this a little bit easier this time. So I'm going to go right to this one, and boom, there it is. So I want to talk about the content creation engine. So this is an example. I'm just going to pick one of our dealers, and this is going to show the data that we are using for the content creation engine. This is just going to be an example of one of the ad sets. And you can also see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different offers that we can build into our system. It's going to include like a new 2025 Honda Ridgeline all-wheel drive sport truck, automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, $289 a month, $4205 due at signing, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, etc. I jump into another one of our dealerships. Let's say it's this one here. I go ahead and grab. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different offers. Now, why is that important? It's important because when customers are looking for a particular vehicle, let's say it's an Odyssey, let's say it's a Ridgeline, let's say it's something that's not your core product. And if you're only advertising your core product, you're not going to be able to present those offers, those appealing offers to customers in different ways. Also, you look at platforms like Facebook or Instagram. With those, we do have the ability, let's see if I can get my mouse to come back over here. Hold on a sec. There we go. With Facebook and Instagram, this gives us the ability to create these pockets of audience members. And those audience members were able to find out, based on what they're doing online, where they're what they are intenders for. So if it's a used vehicle intender, if it's an SUV intender, if it's a truck intender, if it's a small car intender, a sedan, we're able to highly target consumers online with the very specific ads that we create. And when we create the ads, we're creating at the model level. So we create the assets, We get them synced up with, let's say, social media marketing. We have highly targeted audiences, and then we present those ads to customers to ensure that we're getting the right message to the right people. This is what creates a high amount of engagement, a high amount of traffic to dealership websites. I'm going to pop back over here. Let's come in here. So they give an idea. So we build out all of these assets. We build out all of the database to create all of the ads, and then we create all of the ad assets. So I'm just going to pop over here and give you an example. Let's say we are looking at, let's go ahead and look at display advertisements. So I'm just going to give you an example of what some of these display ads are going to look like. Just going to take a minute, so that's actually going to pull it down from our server. But what it's going to show us is all of the different ad assets that we create. So just for our dynamic display ads, which are ads that we deploy through the Google Marketing Platform, Display Video 360, a lot of great targeting technologies. We have a dynamic ad set that allows us to push these assets programmatically right over to those ad sets, and we can target customers that are appropriate with these ads. And if they click on any one of our ads, we're including dynamic UTM codes that'll feed right back into Google Analytics. Now, the benefit of this is it's a closed system. So we're creating all the ads, we sync them to the Google Marketing Platform, we present them to highly targeted consumer audiences, and then when customers interact with these, we're able to track them directly into Google Analytics, again closing that entire circle. So we have 720 by 90, we have a 320 by 50, we have a 160 by 600, and we have a 300 by 250. We do that for the Ridgeline at $229 a month. We do that for the Passport at $329 a month. We do that for the Odyssey at $399 a month. We do that at $149 a month for the HRV, $199 for the CRV, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, all of these ads, when a customer clicks on any of these ads, we're going to drive them to specific pages on the dealership website. Now, also, as we're kind of going through this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here and let me go into our homepage sliders. And we'll use this dealership as well, so you can kind of see what we create. So for each one of the offers, we're going to create a matching homepage slider in two different ad sizes. So we got the big, beautiful slider homepage hero images for desktop. We have something that's tuned a little bit more for mobile, that square shape, square design, optimized for super fast loading to get that super high performance in the Google Lighthouse test and the Google Mobile Vitals, all of that stuff. So again, we got Passport $329 a month. We got the Odyssey at $399 a month. We got the HRV at $149 a month. Another thing that you'll notice here is the images that we use are really big, beautiful images. We use AI to help us create these images, and we use generative fill to fill out that image so we can get this nice full landscape, positioning the vehicle right where we want it, which is going to be right on the right-hand side of these sliders. Got the vehicle right there. Got the vehicle right there. So now we have our sliders. We have our dynamic display ads. Let's take a minute and let's look at social media. So I'm going to pop back over here. Let's go into our Pulse preview. I'm going to go ahead and look at that same dealership. And now we have, this is going to be a combination of social media banners and home website banners. So we have the 1920 by 200. That's going to be an SRP or a VDP homepage banner. That's going to be paired with a 1200 by 628 mobile banner for website. And then we're going to have our 1080 by 1920 and 1080 by 1080 in all of the options. We got the Ridgeline, we got the Passport, we got the Odyssey. So you can see all of these different ad assets that we're creating. Another thing that we do for our dealers is we create OEM style campaigns. So for example, right now with Honda, we have a summer event, we have our Happy Honda Days event, but we don't have a spring event or we don't have a fall event. So we create one for our dealers that's going to be unique in the marketplace, that is going to create some separation between one of our dealers than all of the other dealers by playing into a full event. I also want to show you, we have multiple different ad assets that we can create and different themes that we can create. Now, what the benefit of this is that we can create something a little bit more dynamic, bring in some fall colors, bring in some pumpkins, bring in some ghosts, create different versions of that sales event logo. So we work with our dealers to make sure that we're creating something that's very dynamic, that's something that's different, and we can layer these into a dealership website and through all of the marketing. So you can see the trend here that everything is super connected. Another thing that we can do is we create, this one takes a little bit longer to build out, and actually let's do it this way. What we're able to do here is we create video assets. So video assets, we do multiple sizes. We do a desktop optimized size, a mobile optimized size. I'm going to go ahead and you can see that we build out different versions of the videos based on the different models. Let's go ahead and just look at, let's say, the Honda Accord, and I'm going to go ahead and generate screenshots. So this, So this is just a preview tool that we use internally. Let me see if I can get this one to work for us. So what this is going to do is it is going to, I might not be able to use this one. Anyways, I'm going to show you the actual videos themselves. Let's go to one of our dealership websites. So for each one of the offers, you can see that we create a video that goes along with that offer. I'm going to go ahead and take just 20 seconds and play this for you now.
Right now at Brandon Honda, you can get great prices and payments on hundreds of new Hondas. Plus, receive $5,000 in benefits and savings with our Advantage Club. Get amazing deals across our full lineup during the Fall for Honda sales event. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
So that's an example of one of our videos, a video for each one of the offers for each one of the models. Each one of the models, we're going to do social media ads, we're going to do video ads, we're going to do dynamic display ads, and we also pair that to the experience on the dealership website. So for example, I said we were $229 a month for the Ridgeline, we were $199 a month for a Civic. I click on the shop now, so we have that CTA right there on the dealership website. And in addition to this image, which I showed you a little bit earlier, we also create an animated 360 spin GIF. This is something that's proprietary to us. We've built the technology that allows us to generate this ad content, and we push that all to Facebook. So each one of our dealerships will have multiple different model line campaigns with tons of different assets that we can target in-market consumers and first-party data, third-party data. We get data from a partnership with Polk Auto. We use our internal conquest audience technologies for email, and we expose them into different audiences that we can target customers across all of the digital landscape, including connected TV and YouTube. For example, if I pop over here, you can also see that we can look at all of the different video specials that we have created in a custom channel that we create for videos. And one thing that you'll notice is all of these assets are not just YouTube embed links. These are embedded in a way that that search engines and even AI are going to be able to index your dealership website and extend the availability of consumers to be able to see this content. For example, I can actually even just pop over. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's just do a check real quick. Let's say that give me lease offers for an Accord at, let's say, Brandon Honda. Let's see what happens. So this is just doing this live on Facebook, live on Instagram, live on YouTube, live on LinkedIn. And you can see right here. Okay. So according to documents updated on October 2nd, Brandon Honda we have $189 a month, $199 a month, $269 a month. All of that. Advantage Club, all of that right in ChatGPT. That's going to link right out to a dealership's, right out to the dealership website. So a great way to get AI optimized content, search engine marketing optimized content, all right from our content creation engine. Last thing I want to show you is, as we go in here, the let's say that we're looking at a customer journey as customers are visiting a dealership website. And actually, what I'm going to do is, let me come back over here, make sure I don't lose my mouse again. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to pop over here. Let me share. I'm going to hide my screen for a second. Now, what I want to do is, behind the scenes here, I'm just going to open up our Facebook account. I'm going to pull up one of our dealers. And I want to look at some of our ads so you can actually see the type of ad creation that we do. All right, so let me share the screen again. So here's an example of the Facebook ads interface. And so you can actually see in here, here's an example of a Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership. And again, you can see we have a drive into fall event. Here is a video that goes along with that $159 a month. I'll go ahead and play this for you real quick.
Right now at Scott Robinson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you can get great prices and payments on hundreds of new vehicles in stock and arriving daily during the Drive into Fall event. Family owned and operated, proudly serving South Bay for over 50 years. Get all the facts at Scott Robinson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com.
So all of these ad assets are OEM approved. We get everything approved. And you can see that we build out a ton of different ad versions of this. We got video, we got images. It's going to be displaying on Facebook, in-stream reels. We can even go over here. We got video, we got images. So all of these assets are going to be showing across the entire Meta universe, right? Now, let's say a customer clicks on one of these ads, and I can actually kind of show you this in person. Let me go to, again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over here. Let's do this. I'm going to pull up another sample of all of our ads. You can actually kind of see these live. These are what we call our Flux preview. All right, let me share my screen again. So this is a great example. This is a Kia dealership. So you can see here, we have the EV6, we have the Sorento, we have the Niro, we have all of these different offers in multiple different ad sizes. Now, all of these are the actual sample of the ads. So we create the actual content, we sync that over to Google Marketing Platform, DV360, it adds it to these ads, and then these will go live as soon as we get that data over to them. It's a two-part feature. As you can see, we got some animation in the ads, but here's where it gets really cool. So let's say that I am looking at this 0% $259 a month offer, and I go ahead and click on that. What it's going to do is it's going to bring me to the dealership website. I don't know if you probably can't see this because of how small it is, but up here we have UTM source, Entice, we have medium, display, we have UTM content, family-owned sportage, we have the UTM campaign, which is include the offer itself. So all of that gets added right into the UTM, so it gets tracked right into the dealership's Google Analytics, gives us full transparency into customers visiting a dealership website. Now, what's also really cool is if I convert into a lead, let's say I say send to mobile. Now I can put in my name, email address, phone number. I can send this. They'll send me a link right to my phone. It converts into a lead that goes to the dealership CRM, and inside that lead it'll actually include the landing page, so we can actually see that this customer came from one of these ads. Now, if I don't want to convert into a lead right away, and let's say I just wanted to search inventory, it's going to bring me to a search results page with all of those vehicles right here. We have dynamically created payment buttons. We have all of our CTAs, which we talked about yesterday in yesterday's video. And then up at the top, we show only the banner that matches the offer that we were just at. So for example, if I come back over here and I go into new vehicle specials, you can see I come to a specials page. Most website providers only has a specials page like this with all of the specials. We go one step further. We create a landing page for that offer. All of this content, by the way, is great for SEO. Got a lot of organic traffic. All of this content works for search engine or for AI as well. And then again, so I'm here at the Nero. I can search my inventory. I pop back over to my inventory page. It's going to filter just the Nero, and it's going to include that Nero a banner on top. So this is the same banner system that comes from our content creation engine. If I pop over here to the home page, you can also see here a big, beautiful slider with all of the different offers: $169 a month, $199 a month, $229 a month. The video content that we create right here. So a full turnkey solution that allows us to speed up and speed to market for all of the customers, for all of our dealerships, especially when it comes to making changes really fast for an offer. And we know, and I know because I spent many years in automotive retail, that things move fast, and the ability for a website provider and a digital agency to be able to turn on the dime is the difference between success and failure. So we as an agency, Entice, with our tools, intice360, the advertising technology that we've created with our content creation engine, gives our dealers an edge. Speed to market, massive assets through our content creation system. Everything is synced and tied together, whether it's video, YouTube, connected TV, conquest email, social media marketing, Facebook, Instagram, display creative through the Google marketing platform that includes over 2 million different websites, top tier auto research sites that we target, such as Auto Trader, Car Gurus, Cars.com. Get your brand everywhere with very timely offers, massive amounts of assets. I mean, all of that is part of what we do at intice360. So if anybody is watching out there, I appreciate it very much. If you can, do me a favor, find me on YouTube, subscribe to the video, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me a heart, give me some sort of comment. Let me know that you watched this video. I'd love to hear it. Again, it's the 2nd of the month, and we got a big month ahead of us. If you're interested in anything to do with Intice360, you're considering maybe Intice360 for your dealership website, hit me up. I'd love to chat with you.